it used to be much deeper. And so over the years, from the township, silt and dirt and any kind of runoff from storms, lots of rain, snow, it all runs into the lake. In addition to that, they're also saying that geese and ducks have used it as their personal bathroom. But those two reasons are why they're claiming that it got so shallow. And so we were getting algae blooms. Fish were dying because when it gets hot like this all summer, there was not enough oxygen in the water for them to survive. They had made some posts on Facebook letting the people of the community know that this project was going to be done, because this gets used a lot. People walk their dogs, they bring their kids, they go fishing. So they wanted to let people know that this was going to happen and it wasn't going to be accessible. And they assured everyone that everything was going to be saved. Fish, turtles, whatever, anything that was in there that they were going to take care of before they started the project. So November was when they started. No one, I don't think, thought too terribly much of it until it had to be like February or March. Someone walked down here and posted pictures of dead fish, dead turtles. That's when I got involved. I picked up the phone and called Aark, and Amanda is the one that answered the phone. And she's like, yeah, we'll help. And I mean, I honestly could have cried. So once I got Amanda's help, I decided to go to the meeting that they were having coming up at the Municipal Authority, which is the board that's in charge of this, because I had to get permission to be able to do anything. I don't even remember what all I said because I didn't write anything down. I just sort of spoke from my heart, and I said, look, these turtles and these fish and everything in there, they don't have a voice. Like, they're hibernating. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing right now, and you literally just upheaved their entire existence, and they don't know what to do. And I said, just please, like, I have a rescue that will help. Please let me help. And I don't know why, but he said yes. So that was kind of like, all right, let's do this. There was very little water left. Over on that far bank, like that, there was no grass or anything at that point. It was just mud and dirt and stuff because they had drained all the water out. There were dead fish carcasses everywhere. Throughout this entire lake, thousands of snails, which, again, some people must, oh, just snails. There's plenty of snails in the world. But that was the food for so much of what was in there. There were crayfish, dead everywhere. And then the turtles. And we found we lost count, somewhere between 30 and 40 dead turtles that first weekend that they were here. It was so disheartening. I mean, even the musk turtles that don't get very big, like Amanda and Nick said, they could be 20 plus years old. And I mean, very obviously, some of the red-eared sliders and the painted turtles, I mean, they were much bigger. Again, easily over 20 years old. And because you decided to do this project not properly, they just all died. So that very first weekend, I'd have to look in my book. It was either like 4 or 5 live turtles that we found. So they took those back to the clinic, and I just said, like, I'll bring to you whatever I can find. Amanda, gave me permission to like keep them at my house for a couple days before I would run them up. She told me how to take care of them properly. We went and bought a heat lamp, and we had Rubbermaid containers out the wazoo. And there was a lady named Tammy who also, she has her catch and release license, and she was really invested in the project too. So she would come down periodically with me when she could. She had a really long net, and she gave me that to catch whatever I could catch since she couldn't be here all the time. So in the beginning, it was slow. Like, I would catch one here and there. Over by that cement structure I told you about, there was an area of water over there that was like longer than it was wide. I would say it was maybe the size of like 2 of these picnic tables pushed together as far as how long it was. And that's where they all were kind of congregating. I mean, honestly, they meant so much to me. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's obviously a lot of musk turtles in here, and you know, they're not the most exciting looking turtle, but like some of them were so little, and it just broke your heart. Like to think like, okay, like they didn't die, but what did they have left to eat here really? It's heartbreaking because like I couldn't tell you how many pictures in my phone I have before this ever started of baby ducks. I've got more pictures of turtles than any normal person should have, because every time you'd walk around here, like there used to be, like by that tree there used to be like, I guess it was part of a tree that broke, and it like, you know, laid in the water. Yeah. There'd be turtles lined up on that branch every time you walked around.